Let's open a product page and see how the module looks from the customer's point of view. Right next to the product, the customer can see the average rating and the number of reviews. The rating is visible directly on the product page and helps customers make a decision faster. Further down the page, there is a full reviews block. Here, the customer can see the overall rating, published reviews, author names, publication dates, star ratings, and review text. If additional rating criteria are enabled in the settings, such as quality or value, they are displayed separately as well. Now let's show how a customer leaves a new review. The customer clicks the button to add a review, selects a rating, and fills in the review title and text. If needed, they can also add the product's pros and cons. This makes reviews more structured and more useful for other customers. If media attachments are enabled, the customer can also upload a photo or video. Reviews with media look more trustworthy and help future customers better understand the product. After submission, the review can either appear on the website immediately or be sent for moderation, depending on the store settings. This allows the store owner to control content quality and prevent spam, random messages, or inappropriate content from being published. In addition to reviews, the product page also includes a questions and answers section. A customer can ask a question before buying. The store's answer is displayed directly below the question. Customers can also interact with published content by marking reviews and answers as helpful or not helpful, or by reporting content that seems inappropriate. As a result, the customer sees more than just a list of comments. They see a complete trust-building block around the product, ratings, detailed reviews, real questions, store answers, and useful feedback from other users. Reviews are not limited to the product page. The module can also display customer feedback on the homepage, for example as a latest reviews block. This helps build trust before the customer even opens a specific product. The module can also provide a dedicated page with all customer reviews across the store. This is useful when customers want to browse real feedback before choosing a specific product. On this page, they can see reviews from different products, including ratings, review text, author names, publication dates, and links back to the related products. It works as a central trust page for the store and makes customer feedback easier to discover. Inside the customer account, shoppers can see their review activity and manage their own content. Depending on the store settings, they can edit or delete previously submitted reviews. This gives customers more control, while the store owner still keeps moderation and approval rules in place. Now let's move to the back office and see how the store owner manages all submitted content. The module provides a dedicated management area where reviews, ratings, questions, answers, reports, authors, discounts, email tools, and settings are grouped in one place. This makes daily moderation much faster and keeps customer feedback under control. On the overview screen, the merchant can quickly see what requires attention, pending reviews, reported content, customer questions, and recent activity. This gives the store team a clear starting point without checking each product manually. Let's open the reviews list. Here, all product reviews are displayed in a structured table with a review title, content, rating, author, related product, status, and publication date. The merchant can filter, search, sort, and use bulk actions to process reviews faster. Opening a review shows the full customer message, the rating, pros and cons, product information, and moderation controls. From here, the store owner can approve the review, reject it, mark it private, edit the content if needed, or remove inappropriate submissions. The module also supports replies to reviews. This is useful when the store wants to thank a customer, clarify product details, or respond professionally to criticism. Public replies help future customers see that the store is active and attentive. Next, let's look at the questions and answers section. Customer questions are collected separately from reviews, so the team can handle pre-sale questions clearly. Each question is linked to the product, shows the author and status, and can be moderated from the back office. The merchant can answer questions directly from the admin area. Once approved, the answer appears on the product page under the original question. This turns repeated customer questions into useful public information. There is also a separate list for answers and comments, which makes it easy to moderate responses independently. This is especially useful for stores with active customer discussions or a large product catalog. If customers report a review, question, or reply, the report appears in the moderation area. The store owner can review the reason, check the related content, and decide whether to dismiss the report, resolve it, or take action on the content. The back office also includes author management. This helps the merchant see customer activity, review history, questions, reports, and related feedback from one place. Overall, the back office gives the merchant full control over customer-generated content. Reviews can be approved, edited, answered, rejected, or removed, while questions and answers can be handled in a structured workflow. This keeps the storefront trustworthy, useful, and easy to maintain. Now let's look at the main module settings. The module is designed to be flexible, so the store owner can decide exactly how reviews and questions should work on the storefront. In the general settings, the merchant can enable or disable the main review features, control where reviews are displayed, and define how customer names should appear publicly. The store can also configure rating criteria. Instead of collecting only one overall rating, the module can ask customers to rate specific aspects of the product, such as quality or value. This makes feedback more detailed and more useful for future buyers. Next, we have moderation settings. The merchant can choose whether new reviews are published automatically or sent for manual approval first. This is important for keeping the storefront clean, preventing spam, and making sure published content stays relevant. The module also supports pros and cons, review titles, customer comments, and replies from the store. These options help turn simple ratings into structured feedback that is easier to read and compare. If media uploads are enabled, customers can attach photos or videos to their reviews. This is especially useful for products where customers want to show installation, packaging, real usage, or final results. There are also settings for questions and answers. The store owner can allow customers or guests to ask questions, choose the moderation mode, and decide how answers should be handled before they appear publicly. The homepage reviews block can also be configured from the settings. The merchant can choose whether to display customer reviews on the homepage, how many reviews to show, and how the block should be arranged. Spam protection settings help protect review forms, question forms, replies, reports, and other public interactions. This keeps the module safer when forms are available to guests. Finally, the module includes license and documentation sections, so the merchant can check activation status and access help when configuring the module. These settings give the store owner full control over the customer review experience, what customers can submit, where content appears, how it is moderated, and how much interaction is allowed on the storefront. Now let's look at the automation features. The module can help the store collect more reviews automatically, without requiring the merchant to contact every customer manually. The main automation feature is review reminders. After a customer places an order, the module can schedule an email asking them to review the purchased products. This is especially useful because many satisfied customers are willing to leave feedback, but they simply need a reminder. The store owner can enable or disable reminders, choose how many reminder messages can be sent, and define the delay between them. For example, the first reminder can be sent a few days after the order is completed, with optional follow-up messages later. Reminder rules allow the merchant to control exactly when emails should be scheduled. A rule can be connected to a specific order status, such as delivered or completed, and can use a selected email template. This gives the store full control over the timing and message flow. The module also includes email templates. The merchant can edit the subject and content of reminder emails, approval notifications, reply notifications, reward emails, and other customer messages. This makes communication consistent with the store's tone and brand. There is also a mail queue, where scheduled emails can be reviewed before they're sent. The merchant can see the recipient, the related order, the reminder step, the scheduled date, and the current status. If needed, queued emails can be canceled, rescheduled, or retried. This gives the store owner more control and makes it easier to handle unusual cases, failed deliveries, or testing during setup. The history section shows emails that have already been processed. This helps the merchant verify what was sent, when it was sent, and whether any delivery errors occurred. The module can also reward customers for approved reviews. Depending on the settings, the store can issue a discount, a fixed amount voucher, or free shipping after a review is approved. This gives customers an extra reason to share useful feedback. Together, reminders, email templates, queue management, history, and rewards create a complete review automation workflow. The store can ask for feedback at the right time, track outgoing messages, and optionally thank customers with a discount after their review is approved. Now let's look at import and export tools. If a store already has customer reviews from another module, the merchant does not need to start from zero. The module includes import tools that help migrate existing review content into the new review system. For example, reviews can be imported from supported review modules, so the store can preserve valuable customer feedback, ratings, and historical content when switching to this module. The module also includes export tools. The merchant can export review data, settings, and related content for backup, migration, or technical support purposes. This makes the module easier to maintain and safer to use in real production stores. Data can be moved, reviewed, archived, or transferred when needed. Together, import and export features make the module practical not only for new stores, but also for existing PrestaShop shops that already have customer review history. So this module is more than a star rating block. It is a complete customer feedback system for PrestaShop, helping stores collect reviews, build trust, answer questions, and manage everything from one place.